Ready to break.
59.
Yo, go. Shoot.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, Alpha. Undercut.
Looking to throw on second down. Trader to the right side and complete to Thomas. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Come on,
they catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
I'm coming after you. Mike 27. Watch it.
On third down, Trader, and he finds Cook. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 21 yards there on third down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
On first down, Murray. Credit him with a 1 yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Murray. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Set 90 Wolf.
What's tight?
Hey, exit.
Tight is right. We got 4. Like 2.
To throw on third down. Trader. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
We go. 70 Indy.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards there, first down. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10.
Twist on travel.
Watch the twist.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
2nd and 6. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 39.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. They run, Devontae Freeman. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Ready.
Mike, 47.
I smell fear in that offense.
Here's 2nd and 8. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays. And
that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Down. 60 outlaw. Hey, Haywood.
On first down, Trader. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
That's it, baby.
4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4.
Back. Mike, check.
Yep.
59. Hey, we got to get to the ball, G.
2nd and 4. Oh, look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
Go now. 30 base.
And the Saints first down.
61. Matchbox light.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
On 1st and 10, Trader. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
6-6. Pull it high. Hey, Foxtrot.
We own them. Mike 2. Come on. You better bring it.
Ready?
Throwing again. Trader. Flush to his right. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. You better.
Throwing on first down. Schrader. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield.
Hey, Orville.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Let's go.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. I'm coming.
Go.
Snap.
Looking to throw. Schrader into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Hey, dude.
Switch it. Come here, switch it. Check 26, check 26.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Oh, you got D?
Mike 27, Mike 27.
On first down, Schrader, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Two-hand. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Bravo. Yes.
Touchdown, defense.
Dude.
Back to throw. Schrader. Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Go. 90 Wolf.
You got tight. You got tight.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
High 7. Go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Schrader. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now it's Freeman. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
On the set.
47's the mic. Danny.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. They're going to look to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Blue draw Corker.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. Freeman a first down and more. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game is to be in on second half no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Leo!
Check 13.
Pilot, 64, weak. Take go.
From the gun, Trader over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Ready. 80 weapon.
Slam, slam, slam.
Smooth.
Watch two. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Go.
On 1st and 10, Trader. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Jam.
Hey, Alpha.
Say.
Light. 5.
Looking to throw. Trader. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
And that's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
You're online, baby.
General West. Big grip.
Off play action. Trader. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, this from 48. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 20-yard line.
Ready, break.
Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47. Here we go.
Ready.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Hey.
Block motion.
Hey, Echo.
Check Mike 47.
Get it.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Sheldon Rankins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's fielded at the 45. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Around the NFL, they've gone to the 3rd in Cleveland. The Browns, they've scored again, extending their lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Throwing on 1st down. Schrader, pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Duke Riley, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Switch.
Chris don't travel.
Mike. Check.
Hey, exit.
2nd and long. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. There he goes, left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Now Hausch could attack on the extra point. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Fielded about a yard deep. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit.
He's got a man complete. The 20, 10, 5, touchdown, New Orleans. Brashad Perriman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense,
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. 20, 10, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Hauschka with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
5. Drop deep. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. I'm coming.
On the ball.
On 1st down, Schrader. He's going to look deep for Perriman. It got his man complete. Past the 20, 10, and he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 83 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Check 43.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run. Murray. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Latavius Murray with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
They're running it.
They'll try to run with Murray. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
On the ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go, get.
On 1st and 10, Schrader. He's going to loft one deep left side. That's caught at the 25. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 51 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again. Schrader. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Mike, check, 59. Get ready.
Get it, go.
On 4th down, Schrader letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Freeman again. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
You draw Corker.
He'll look to throw. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This will be taken at the 10. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
Don't get nervous. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
I got it. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9".
Throwing on first down. Trader over the middle to Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Mike.
Ready?
Operating from the gun. Trader. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Get it.
Throwing again on second and 10. Trader. He gets it to Thomas. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Hey, high 7. Now.
On first down, Trader. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. On first and 10, Trader eluding the pressure right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do because if you go for two here and you don't get it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. This is Freeman. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get this